Okay, my name is Andrea Frank. I'm a physical instructor here at the park. And I came here about 20 years ago as a art craft instructor. And it's funny that you would ask me about nature because I came here making instruments out of a gourd. That's what I started teaching the children how to do. And I did that for 15 years, and for the last 5 years, I've been a physical instructor. In Jackson Park, I think that, not being biased, but I think we have the most. I think our park is beautiful for the plants. We have all types of butterflies, flowers, birds, and we have the bird watchers and the butterfly watchers. I think my favorite place here is probably the beach because I like the beach. I like the water, and I like what they did to the beach house because it used to be all closed up and it looked like a haunted house. So my dream was to make it a haunted house. And
really?
Alonzo Williams made it possible. He was our area manager back then, and he made it possible for me to haunt the beach. It'll be 4 years this Halloween. It'll be 4 years, yeah. And I think that was the best thing I liked about being at the park, being able to fulfill one of my dreams. But as far as nature is concerned, this is the place. We got everything. We got rabbits, we got raccoons, possums, beavers, everything in this park. I'm sure they have them in other parks, like there's a parkway on the northwest side. God, what is it called? But they got deers and everything running around in their nature sanctuary. So, I don't know. I just can't say that we're the best park. We are part of it's 525, it went off. 525, 535 parks and play lots in the city of Chicago. So I think all of them have something to offer. But as far as nature, you need the bigger parks like us, and I think Columbus Park, and where else? Garfield Park. I cannot think of the name of that park. That's a shame. But they have a nature sanctuary, the whole nine. Any other questions? I don't know what else.
So, do you have children?
Oh yeah.
Do you bring them here, or have you brought them here?
My daughters are 21 and 15, and they both grew up here. I was actually pregnant with the 15-year-old here, and the 21-year-old when I first started at the park, she was a baby.
Okay.
So, and then I have 5 adopted children who grew up here too, but they're all grown now.
Okay. If you can think of anything or any instances in which people have destroyed the park or tried to destroy the park, what can you think of?
Well, people do that all the time. We're asking people not to put their charcoal by the trees. That burns up the trees, and eventually the tree will die. I see people doing that all day, every day. I don't think that's cool. People do that. I don't know why. Trash. We have a million garbage cans. People throw trash on the ground. Some kids, they like to set the park benches on fire.
Wow.
So you got those people that just like to be destructive. And then too, they like to put graffiti on our underpasses and stuff like that. What else? Oh man, so many things. I seen them. They set the garbage cans on fire. People they tear the swings up. I think that the worst part of what's going on in the park now is the dope dealer. The dope dealers are sitting in the park, and that's where they do their business. I wish there was a way we could stop that. But I think that in time, prayerfully, it'll change.
Is there anything that you would like to happen to the park as far as for the better, changes?
Excuse me. Well, right now, it appears to me that people are having a hard time putting their children in programs that are at the park because the prices are up there and people can't afford it. I wish we could open the doors up and let all the kids come, money or no money.
Mm-hmm.
That's my greatest way. Because a lot of these people, they have multiple kids, and per se they can't pay $75, $80 per child to be in an after school program,
Right.
or $200 or $300 for them to be in daycare.
Okay. Okay.
I think that they have, like, they came up with a scholarship program this year where the kids could the parents would pay a certain amount of it, so that works. But it should be some other things too.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Is the park undergoing any changes now?
Well, I think so, and I think that they're all for the better. They're making sure that everybody's doing their job, and like that. So I think it's changes for the better.
All right. Well, I would like to thank you for participating.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome.
And that is it.
I'm pleased to meet you.
You too.
I'm glad to see folks